Is property training a good investment? Rather than ask that question, I'm asking a different question. What's the cost of a mistake in property investment and management? Mistakes can be very costly. Simple one is like buying at the wrong price or buying in the wrong area. We're always looking in property to buy below market value so that we've got equity, and generally if we're doing some refurbishment that we can refinance and get money out at the end. So if we're buying at the wrong price, that can be easily £10,000 or £50,000 that's lost on that investment. What's the cost of missing out on a creative deal? If we don't know that it's possible to negotiate, in some cases, an option to purchase rather than a direct purchase, we could be missing out on tens of thousands, or potentially missing out on a deal that we couldn't buy because we don't have enough capital. But in reality, it's possible to come to some agreement with the owner. And another thing, what's the cost of not understanding, checking properly planning permissions or building regulations? For example, if we're doing buying a property to convert to an HMO and we haven't checked everything, the cost there, it could be £5,000 up to, in reality, it could even be £100,000 if we discover that there are regulations in place like Article 4 and impossible to get planning. Then that property we wanted to operate as an HMO, we have to change it back or operate as a normal house, and there we might completely have lost any gain that we had. So in answer to the question, is property training a good investment? I think the answer should be self-explanatory from the questions that we just asked. But to finish on that one, is property training a good investment? It's not a good investment if you're not going to benefit and get into property investments to grow ongoing income and a portfolio, potentially, for example, for retirement. But if you're looking to get into property, then taking time and money to invest in training, obviously carefully check what the training is offering and carefully check who's doing it, what real experience do they have. And that I think answers the question, is it worth spending money on property training? Just consider the cost of making a mistake and learning from other people's mistakes.